I had some glue leftovers from the grant that he didn't finish.
Yep. And it works. It works.
Slapped it on there. All right, boys, put the glue aside. We have our Game 1 draft of the day, and it's already live on the screen. Let's get into it. It's ROOONS versus Vendetta. Vendetta yet to score a point, yet to score a win in King's Cup. ROOONS are right there in the middle, but we just talked about how they need to get wins throughout of today. All wins today if they want a chance to move on into those playoffs.
Now, if we know one thing about Vendetta, their hero is Terrorblade. I don't think the nerfs are going to slow them down. I feel like they're just going to pick Terrorblade still.
You just can't. I mean, I guess if you have fourth pick, right, you pick it and then you can ban PL in the second phase. I think that's fine, but you can't just definitely first pick it anymore. You just lose the game if you do that, I'm sure.
I feel like what I see also, even just in common big patches that they start nerfing heroes, if a team, maybe not these teams who are more just kind of newer and they're practiced on these lineups and scrim practice, so it's harder to just straight up drop them and bring in new ideas. It is something they're probably going to have to start introducing substitutes like, so what is the next best option if Terrorblade is not it? But I don't know. I still feel like we'll see some of those big names because it's just comfortable still.
Is it your boy? Is it your boy Ogre? Did not get touched.
They never pick me.
Yeah.
Mr. Magoo.
Dude, how did he not get touched? I saw a bunch of pros were actually talking about. They're like, how did that guy not get touched? Like, what is happening?
What would you do? Just number tweak on the
armor.
fatness?
Armor,
think
yeah, you
armor.
need to lower their armor.
Not even just one. You got to know like 2 or 3. That hero, like, how do you just start with 8 armor?
I mean, what changes him from him just picking up like a? I mean, it helps all the way around, I guess, but he'll just pick up a ring of protection and make up for it, I guess.
Wow.
Oh, it's Jubei, I guess. That's Jubei's hero for sure.
I have to say,
I don't
yesterday,
like it, no.
Ogre was a mango hero, and it was great.
Yeah. Dude, just the fact, Freeman, because there it is. That's, dude, Ogre is, if you get Ogre in the silencer lane, obviously we don't know, it's only 2 heroes showing. Ogre just absolutely rips that lane apart already.
Yeah, it's something the problem with like Silencer and CM, both of them, is you can just run them over, but there it is.
They just don't care.
It's PL, right?
You need to pick a PL, I think, especially because, as Grant mentioned, on level 3 ulti, he needs 50 mana. So you need some kind of a mana burn, otherwise it's guaranteed Sunder, besides the lockdown, of course.
Unless it's Mad Scientist loomed them in the wing over the shoulder saying, let's bait them with a 4-position Terrorblade.
And hey, who
they
used
swap
to,
out something new.
Oh, the other team used
That
to play.
was something.
Monkeys Forever used to play, and he's on the other team.
Yes, that's true. Max Reflection.
He knows, yeah. The roaming max. Oh, that got nerfed, though, too, didn't it? The reflection slow. That hero actually got handled.
The reason why Ogre has such a high armor is because he has 2 heads, so 2 helmets, I guess.
That's true.
That's just science,
Can't
really.
pierce.
Are these,
I can't argue with science.
Are these the
definitely.
2 highest armor heroes in the game? Ogre and Terrorblade at level 1?
They must be, yeah.
8 and 10, right?
I don't think
I
anyone
think Terrorblade has 9.
9, okay.
no one else is even close.
Yeah.
Really. Like, after Ogre, it's a pretty steep drop-off.
I like this. Just, hey, let's just armor up. Just get the highest armor heroes. We'll just run to the lane. We'll see if it works.
Is this a overconfident Storm pick? I feel like it's kind of early. I mean, it's like, hey, we got the Storm, and we banned out the Ember. That's enough for us to pick up the Storm, and we'll just go for it. Or we got the Silencer, rather, so we don't have too much lockdown. I mean, there's 3 picks out there.
It feels like ROOONS is just playing. They're not playing against Vendetta. They're playing with themselves. That sounds kind of dirty. They're playing with themselves. So
In
they're
Vegas,
picking, like, I
together.
annihilates most pick heroes, Storm, Silencer for Jubei. They're just picking what's good for them. Maybe they're not even worried about the other team's draft, like, for the first 2 picks, is how I envision it.
Considering how weak I find Silencer right now, besides the global, like, they should probably focus on Vendetta's draft as well.
There's the PL, obviously. No way you're not letting PL get through. No way you are.
Yeah.
Correct. Don't double negative it.
No way
You
you
don't
not
need
are.
no education,
Yeah,
right?
dude, in friggin' my middle school, my dad was just letting sword. There's a thing, we had like a band concert, and behind us there was a banner that just said never, never quit. And my dad's like, yeah, I see why the American public school system's really letting me down right now.
Never quit. Centaur Warrunner, the 3rd pickup here for Vendetta, saying, I want more mass, I want more muscle, and a way to get in and out real quick. Responding right away. ROOONS with the Ursa.
BSJ.
That's BSJ. So that's the counter to the Centaur in the lane.
It's still, it's worse now, obviously. Like, the level 1, the just Fury swipes in general just got, not super nerfed, but decently nerfed.
So it's basically 3 heroes who are melee against Ursa. Ones can transform, but still looking good. Even though they have high armor, Ursa looks like a good pick.
This is probably Flea, actually, the more I look at it, though, right? Like, with the Ogre and
Flea's
Centaur.
not on this team.
Flea is not on Runes.
Wow, they're
That's
picking.
probably a pretty good reason. And
I'm telling you, they're just picking
Yeah.
for themselves. Monkeys Forever definitely just said pick me Abba. He's like one of the few people who still loves this hero.
But if Flea was playing from Pain X, I mean, this would clearly be
Probably
the Ursa.
support, yeah. But do you think they'll pick it? I guess we won't see him today, but we do see
Yeah.
more Pain X. I'm intrigued because he was abusing that Ursa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Also,
like
picking
that.
Phoenix into Ursa looks kind of suicidal.
Yeah.
They don't have the best way to protect the egg besides Centaur Stomp. Okay, Ogre, but I don't think that's going to be enough, especially since they have a Baton to protect the Ursa.
Yeah, I don't know what mid laner bumps out to me right now and says this can save the egg.
Oh, my bad. I just got a message. That's not Dota Master. That's Slayer. Old
Slayer.
teammate of BSJ back on Enemy GG and Freedom.
Oh.
I forgot they were using him. Why
Freedom,
is he,
yeah.
He's using freaking his name. CEO of Dota is Jonathan's name. I'm mad.
That's
on
not.
him.
That's not on
That's
you.
on him.
Yeah.
That is 100%. And his name's literally Dota Master. That's fine.
I appreciate them stepping in
I do. Thank
and
you
giving
for
you
telling
the,
us.
yeah, you don't want
Does-
to get it wrong the whole
Does
time.
Boris play Ursa or no?
No, it's
That's not a Boris.
I haven't ever seen him play, and BSJ loves that hero.
Do you think it's worth it against those three heroes to make it a core, though? I feel like it's way better as support versus Ogre, Phoenix, and Centaur.
What makes it bad as a core, though?
Because you don't want your core hero jumping in and having to deal with this egg. I feel like in lane you can solo zone the Ogre as support Ursa.
Sure, I think they're okay.
He has a good
jumping in.
follow-up.
He has silencer
silence
ult, yeah.
plus a Baton behind him, so Ursa should not be worried about it.
I agree. I think it probably would be better as a 4, but just knowing them, I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Boris
Also,
does play crazy
position
heroes.
4 Ursa got nerfed because of the Fury swipes.
It's
as
true.
well.
It is worse. Yeah.
They banned the Lena. Could be. Obviously, they think it's going to be Boris last hero as well.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm intrigued.
The only hero that's good is also CM has the same reasons, but now you can't focus fire the egg. I've seen people complain about that all the time. They're like, "Why isn't he focus firing the egg?" Does not work. So don't expect that to be a good save.
And you shouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
That's
same
absolutely
goes for
not.
Tombstone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Although you'd think it would work because it's kind of like a building, but
build.
it's a ward.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Still, though, great range hero to participate in cracking the egg,
Yeah.
and elusive, hard for the Ogre or Terrorblade or Centaur to really get their grips on. Maybe Illusion Shackles are potential, too.
Oh, yeah.
Power shots, nukes from far, spamming out waves. Makes it hard for Vendetta's lineup to siege into high ground right now, except for just Terrorblade, long-range sieging.
I like that it's a really well-scaling hero, too, for Boris, because I feel like Boris has played very well on this team. And if the space opens up for him to get more items and actually have a bigger impact on the game, Wind Ranger is one of those heroes that lets you do that. And a lot of those heroes are like Blink heroes, like Earthshaker and stuff like that. But Wind Ranger is kind of one of these rare ones that she actually excels in damage with a relatively few items as a support role, at least.
Worrying about that final Brood pick. It was banned by ROOONS as well.
The only thing ROOONS need to do in this game is just disengage when Centaur uses ulti, and they have so much ways to do it. Wind Ranger, Wind Run, you have Global, Storm, can just jump away, Ursa. Also,
Yeah.
it's not going to be threatened by it, I think.
Is it
So-
worth having to get someone who gets a Silver Edge for the Abaddon, or no?
I think DK or Panda look pretty good to me here.
DK, yes.
Probably
could be
DK
that.
is the most default one.
It's a lot of melee, but
I think you're just trying to make space for your TB, though. Like, your game should be
Yeah.
built around the Terrorblade.
it's true. It's true.
And you want someone. You need another egg protector for sure. Like, you need someone who gets in there and, like, if he just eggs, no one here can do anything about it.
They could get
Like on your
Invoker
team.
if they want to. That's going to be a good disengage for them.
That's great with an egg too. Yeah,
is
tornado
greedy
EMP right in the
It is
middle
greedy,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Invoker Terrorblade, but
Nice call.
Dakota.
No,
That
it was
you.
him.
I thought it was you. What? I
No,
thought you said
Lacoste.
it.
Lacoste said
I
Invoker.
said it? Oh,
No,
okay.
no, for sure.
I mean, you guys are just so in sync that. You know,
Yeah.
we
Well,
just
he
just
said
say
it, and
they
I
look
was,
alike,
and
but
I like
now
knew.
it started to sound alike.
Lacoste. I just imagine you guys are just one to me.
One.
My boy's Lacoste.
So
it was a great pick.
when this does work, it's because you get a lot of Sunstrike kills with a Centaur. Because you get Stomp, Double Edge, Sunstrike can kill most
so
heroes.
much damage.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
It's ridiculous.
Insane amounts.
Alacrity, Bloodlust, like so nice.
And that's a good way to kill someone like Wind Ranger, too, who's like wants to play in your face and then relies on the Wind Run to get away, but she will not survive if she gets stomped, no matter, even if Wind Run's going. She's going to die.
I'd say I like Vendetta's lineup, especially with the Invoker last pick. The ROOONS lineup doesn't seem that
Whoa.
much.
Why did it go into the game so quickly? Did they change something about that?
Oh,
Like, doesn't
I
it
hope
last
so.
longer?
I hope so.
It's
It
already
was
into the
way
game.
Yeah,
too
that
long.
was really short. I'm
Yeah,
all about
well,
that.
there wasn't.
was-
What would that mean? That they reduced strategy time?
Or so, yeah,
Yeah.
right? That was really quick. That was like omega quick.
Yeah, we're like going. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
we're going. Production.
Let's get
you
into
would.
the game, and let's get ready, folks. Another exciting day of Kings Cup action is underway, so let's check it out right now. We have ROOONS going up against Vendetta. Vendetta looking to get their first win in the tournament, and we have ROOONS who are looking to win out today in hopes of moving on into the playoffs, and that much closer to hanging out at the house at Summit X.
It must be because there's no ticket. That would be why, right?
Yep, from
Says
production.
Rob.
Okay.
Because that's why the names aren't there. So, can we bring up the tab, with all the heroes, like, perfect, like the top left? Yeah, that thing. So who do we got here? We have Monkeys is on the Abaddon. We have Danny, I Annihilate on the Storm Spirit. Boris on the Wind Ranger. BSJ on the Ursa, and so does Jubei on the Silencer. Sammy Boy Gunner, and so Robovice is the Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
No,
and
oh,
then
sorry, it's
upside
upside down. I can see
Yeah.
it now.
And Lokarn is the Centaur. Slayer is the Ogre. 100%
Lokarn,
confirmed.
Slayer.
Hun-
Lokarn, Slayer.
Lokarn, then
Wait.
Slayer. Yeah, Lokarn's the offlane form.
Okay.
Slayer is the hard
Lokarn,
support.
Centaur, and Slayer Ogre.
Yeah, he's just a big fan of E.G. Jonathan, is what I was told.
So I'm sorry. I
But
missed
isn't
on
that
ROOONS side.
Lokarn's icon? Am I crazy? On the
You are crazy.
Okay.
Don't worry. I asked
But,
Sammy
that,
Boy,
but
he
that
told
is
me.
his icon, but
It
you're
is.
still crazy.
Yeah. And now you
All
see
right.
see what I'm saying? That's why I call him Snore Daddy. Even his name is Snooze-based life form on the Wind Ranger. The man
Snore
loves. The man just loves taking some naps.
Does he snore?
Don't blame him. I don't think so.
Oh.
We just
Naps
call
are
him that.
great, and I love them. But you got to be careful, man. You sleep too much. I mean, already
Life
sleep
passes
is
you by, man.
Yeah, sleep is taking a third of your life as it is. You know, and you want to throw in some extra naps.
Yeah, I mean that's how you sell mattresses right there.
I'm
Talk about how you spend
telling
a
you,
third of
dude.
your life on that
Yeah.
mattress. You know, invest, people. Come on.
I bought a huge ass bed for
Yeah,
that
hell
reason.
yeah.
For
Dude,
that
dude,
reason.
How much time you're on that thing?
I have the same bed I've had
Yep.
since 5th grade.
Invest in a bed for
Dude,
sure.
I need to
That's
get a
why
new
you
one.
always look so tired.
Yeah,
right?
it probably is. I have a terrible bed. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you gotta get in there.
A battle of the bounty runes is what they say, or at least I said it right now. BSJ moving on forward, able to scratch them back, but this does look like a split from both sides, 2 apiece.
Vendetta plays their lanes correctly. They're going to have a Terrorblade against the Ursa with Ogre, so that's a lot of slow, and they're dodging Abaddon, so he can't remove the slow. Also Reflection plus Ignite. Ursa has this kiting problem, and on the top lane you have a Centaur and a Phoenix. You want to dodge Phoenix as against the Silencer. Also, I'm just
Yeah,
realized
true.
that it's such a ballsy pick, this Phoenix against Silencer
Actually can't lane.
into Ursa.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an easy time.
For the record, if you are if you have the curse on you, or the last word rather, if you were to dive, you are therefore silenced and can never stop your dive. So you just come back and dive.
yeah.
And,
So
and
it's-
if you die early, you lose intelligence, and Phoenix, it hurts Phoenix a lot.
Because Phoenix can be quite the dumb bird real
Yeah.
fast. A dodo bird, if
That's
you will.
so weird, because why would Dumbledore own a phoenix if it's dumb? Like, Dumbledore doesn't seem like he would own a dumb bird. He's a very
They're
smart
dumb,
man.
I will
but they're most
say-
That's why he's
powerful
called
creatures.
Dumbledore.
Yeah. He's
Fair.
okay, never mind. Never thought
Can't
about it
fault
like
that
that.
logic.
I don't know.
You're right.
He strikes me as very frugal. I feel like he never wore the most expensive stuff, so why not get a pet that lasts forever? That's a one-time purchase. That
That's
Phoenix, it just comes back.
No, isn't it dead now, though? Like when it saved Harry Potter?
What?
I mean, it's a Phoenix. it
No, you're
can't
thinking of
die.
Hedwig.
No.
No,
Hedwig
you
ate
got
the
it
thing.
wrong.
No, because if I'm right about this, you already.
Dude,
you
I
owe-
don't
you
know
owe like
anything.
You
No.
owe like 9 arrows. to
I'm
the-
joking. I know you're correct.
Okay, I was just making sure. You know.
Jeez.
If Bulba
Things
heard
are
you talking,
getting
if
intense.
Bulba heard you talking about Harry Potter like this, you'd.
Yeah, well, good luck casting a spell when he lost his wand, so boom. Hit
So
him where it hurts.
So, Lacoste, you said you like the lanes that Vendetta have, right?
Yeah,
Two
I
side
don't think they're
lanes?
gonna win a top lane because of Abaddon. Phoenix is not a strong laner. Most of the time you just lose that lane, but he comes back later on. I'm worried about the mid lane. Storm Spirit has a twice of CS of Invoker.
Yeah, he's owning him. Did he go? No, he has an
McBooty
sword.
Slam. Mayor McBooty Slam.
He's
I love
ready
that
to
name.
boot.
Damn, that's a sick tag.
It's a great name.
Yeah, this should like with high levels of X sword. I guess like obviously the first few waves, right? You just static remnant, get all the range creeps, but it should even out, right? Or no?
Yeah, but he's standing so far, so his last hitting is not that good. Like if you stand closer to the creeps, you can ease your last hit. And Storm Spirit's running low on mana, has mana for 1 Remnant, so he should not be afraid. He can out-region that with Quas.
And now I think Boris has to be super careful top, because as you said, stun plus Sunstrike is like a guaranteed kill on Wind Ranger early. She has no life.
Yeah.
They should try to go for a batter because he's a melee one, and easy to set up with the stun, and also Wind Ranger can't remove the with a Photic Shield because she does not have that skill. That's a Baron skill, though.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Well said.
The shield. The aphotic shield. What does aphotic mean?
You know,
Of the Aether, I think. Like, it means it's of like the, you know.
What is it?
the
Athodic?
Aether?
Yeah, like of the
Aphotic.
Aether.
Athodic?
No,
Yeah.
I'll get it. I got it.
Aphodic?
Didn't that sound true though? Even though I just made it up, it kind of
AP
sounded
like this.
believable. Didn't it?
APH?
The aphotic zone from Greek. Yeah, APHOTIC.
Is it
Ice
the Aether?
Frog loves his Greek
Is
mythology.
the portion of a lake or ocean where there is little or no sunlight.
Top lane.
Baron,
In a lot of
Sunstrike.
trouble.
Does not even need it.
Woo, the bird as well. Get a bit of hurt.
Does Centaur have boots?
Centaur does have boots.
Okay,
One
which
more,
is-
wait.
That range creep gets him good.
The one right.
That's-
and it's gonna get denied.
That's
The
actually
range
good
creep.
though,
The
right?
satyrs
Oh, the
out for
range creep.
vengeance.
Oh. Does it go back?
Value. That
Like-
was really worth it for Wind Ranger to die and deny that range creep.
Yeah.
Grant.
Huge play.
Oh, a whole play for
I
that.
think it's fine that Centaur dies though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
he'd have to wait the whole time for his tranquils. He probably wants to die there and give no experience, and then just
Probably
right away
right.
come back.
Damn, y'all always think 2 steps ahead. That's why I play checkers and you guys play chess.
Yeah.
3D chess, like the 3 boards you see in like Star Trek.
That stuff's crazy. Oh, can you pass?
That's why I
actually-
play Lords Mobile.
Can you pass me just a Java monster?
Here we go.
Whichever one you grab.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
so
like
brave.
this. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I see a Mean Bean down there.
I'll take a
Think that
Mean
might
Bean.
be his favorite.
Second, but yeah.
A second.
Thought you
Oh,
knew.
sorry.
Me. Locomoca's first, but yeah.
Mean bean.
So how is bottom? Is Terrorblade? Terrorblade's farming a lot. Terrorblade is having a great time.
Yeah, 26 and 6. Not 27. He's doing pretty good. Jay?
And the thing, he starts with 11 armor, Lacoste, I saw. At
11.
level 1, he has 11 armor. That is nuts.
He probably has 10 armor, but with
With
a
the two
couple of
he had
branches.
2 branches, yeah, it might put him up. That's crazy, though.
Here's
Oh,
BSJ. He's looking to scratch Evan a bit.
He doesn't have stomp. in
Brings
this lane?
down to half life, and that's the end of it.
Might be part of the nerf too. He probably maybe overthinking it.
I used to be much stronger.
Yeah, that's... Stomp's really good versus... even just level 1 versus the Terrorblade top.
Sunstrike.
Oh, that
Boom.
was really close.
Goes
but-
down.
Some strikes are not connecting, but they're still getting kills. It would be maybe better
Yeah.
for Invoker to get those last hits.
I think it's actually so important in this game.
I mean,
Like,
it's also mana costly. I don't know how much mana he has left. Half of the mana right now. Storm pretty much forced to go to the jungle until he gets level 6. Then he can come back to the lane. Can't really die to Invoker.
God, everyone's so much better at Storm than they used to be. Like, everyone does this jungle thing now, you know what I mean? Like, that used to be the sign of better Storm players.
Yeah.
Where, like, they would leave at that perfect timing so they wouldn't die and stuff, and now everyone's just on it. Everyone grinds so much more in Dota. Like,
I think
everyone's
it's-
so much
I
better.
think it's easier to play Storm right now because the lanes are 2-1-2, so you don't
Yeah,
have
that's
that
true.
position for hero who rotates, and the Storm is not.
Yeah, you don't want to give any
threatened.
credit.
He's like
huh?
Michael Jordan
No, but you
outside.
have a good point. Yeah.
The NBA isn't as hard as it used to be, you know. Everybody
LeBron-
used to play dirty back
Michael
then.
Jordan is better than LeBron, and that's fine.
That's period.
Yeah, it's period.
You said Michael's better than LeBron?
Yeah,
Yes.
All
absolutely.
right, I'm with you guys on that.
Scottie Pippen's better than LeBron.
You guys got nostalgia
My
going
man.
on. I'm sorry. There's no way.
There are some
LeBron
old
is
names.
a beast. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen Michael Jordan?
Have you seen who LeBron has to play against?
No one.
Oh, please.
He's in the
Trent
West
probably
now.
likes
Please.
Paul Volcker as well, Grant.
Yep. Oh, double. I like Paul Walker. Wait, what a minute. I love Fast and the
Rest in
Furious
peace.
11.
Wait, what? Why
Yeah.
we got to throw Paul Walker's
Yeah.
name in
Yeah,
this?
No,
Rest in peace.
sorry. That guy you mentioned, his name is also Walker. He's a YouTuber or whatever he is.
Oh,
Isn't his name Paul Walker as well?
It's
Jay Walker, John Walker, whatever.
YouTuber. I
I know
phased
what
out of
you're
my
talking about,
brain.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
you mentioned
bottom.
it.
BSJ, see you later.
Nice. Sunstrike. He gets the big one. Getting BSJ. I mean, you wish you had all 3, but finishing BSJ and Vendetta, they're looking pretty good right now. Even middle Gunner's back. He's almost. I think he's definitely above the Storm now. It's 2 less CS, but obviously Storm went to the jungle, got some
Yeah.
CS, and now he has a ton of denies. Gunner.
Bottom. Terrorblade in trouble. Our Storm is on the move away from that jungle, and he's slamming booties bottom.
Bootylicious.
Booty
And
slam Jamma gets. Oh, sorry, that was
He gets the
terrible.
mid lane.
He gets
Well,
the mid lane damn good.
Is this it's a weird rotation because BSJ can't lane against Invoker. 2 levels down.
I think
He
he's
was
just got a
getting
wave.
XP.
Getting
Yeah.
experience to go to the jungle. All right. It was a good gank too. Losing intelligence on a TB. Like now that he actually needs mana
Yeah.
to cast his ult too.
True,
and
true.
He is really low.
Not
mana.
even just his ult too, like the conjure image getting nerfed.
Yep. Let me read that off for you guys. Remember
Please
what it is
do.
really quick.
I'd love that.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Wow. I mean, anytime now, Grant.
I can't wait.
You could just look in the game and alt over the hero.
Too late. I have minimized. I still can't
Seems
find
like
it.
you played.
Dude, it's just click terribly. It tells you. What's your problem?
Feels like you
Conjure
played
image.
a lot against the Silencer.
Thank you,
Grant.
Dave.
From 70 to 70, 75, 80, and 85.
Yeah, David beat you with like.
Shout
minimal
out
effort.
to our dedicated obs, David,
Yep.
from the internet. Again, stopping
Woo-hoo.
by and hooking us up with our dedicated obs.
You say from the internet, but he's actually here.
He is safe. He's not safe here though.
Not safe here. I wouldn't be safe around Lacoste. You don't leave anyone alone with him.
Today we
I
gave
mean,
him a
you
wet
slept
burrito.
with me in the same room, right?
That's true.
Oh goodness.
Maybe, well, you slept. I didn't sleep at all because you're snoring like a madman.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't help. You wanted the freaking room at 80 degrees. Like, in Europe, we don't like artificial air. I'm, like, sweating butt naked, no covers on.
Hard shots coming in, looking to go for monkeys, and
Artificial
he's
air.
wondering if he can make it away, but he can't. Slashing on through.
Ooh, Boris in a little trouble.
It's Tesla's next big invention. It's artificial air.
He should go down. No point and stomp still.
There's poking at him a bit. He gets the stomp on the high
He should've
ground.
do
Looks to
no
turn the
stomp.
corner, and he
Shackle.
is
Nothing to shackle.
out
He's
of
dancing,
there.
dude.
Level
Are
4
you
shot.
not entertained by
Bye-bye.
Dota Master?
I'm entertained.
By fake Dota Master?
By low Karn Master. Dude, and his tranquils are up. That's fine.
Low
They
Karn.
get the kill. They 4-man rotate up top. And then all of a sudden, Dota Master's like, oh, cool. I can just come here. We're great.
What's
I'm
a
good to
low
go."
Karn? Low Karn's something, right? It's
Sounds like a
character,
Warcraft
or the
thing.
anime, or
I got
it's
it.
definitely some sort of
Now this is
Warcrafty
worth a
thing.
Google. I can't find this one.
Low
in the game.
Karn, the warrior.
I don't see anything. It just
He's original. I like
Wow,
that.
we got a Mopax in the house.
It's original, yeah. He's made. Oh yeah, he was on the USA WESG team last year. Shout out to him, who went to China.
Robo Vice swinging things out
Another
while on the other
miss.
side, Monkey's going to get finished off. Gunner.
He missed another Sunstrike. I mean, you get the
Yeah.
kill, but he is
You know.
whipping some Sunstrikes.
Setting it up, making happen. Robo Vice doesn't end up getting dropped to the hands of BSK.
How many Radiant heroes are up there?
Yep.
Roche time?
Oh, the other
No.
3.
This is exactly how they beat us in the first game in NACL. They picked Ursa. They just run at you. BSJ, this is the one hero he actually doesn't farm that much on. He will just keep running at you over and
I
over.
mean, you
I
can't
like it.
really, right?
Yeah.
What do you
Ursa's
think
not-
about the Alpine set? Do you think it's
I liked it.
we need more like it?
It's more of a meme right now.
Yeah.
Well, a money meme, yeah.
Don't talk about that kind of stuff, guys. Top lane, we have action. I annihilate.
Hello, Wind Ranger.
Going to be dropped on this one. They flip to the other side. Egg committed.
Good damage.
Oh,
Centaur cuts him
Jeez.
down emphatically, off with his head.
Yeah, they're having a great. Vendetta's having a great time. They're getting these counter ganks, even with Boris being farmed. He had a javelin that fight, but because Invoker has the urn, you know, has a little bit extra HP, completely fine. It's like 2 stats, isn't it? Yeah, whatever, close enough.
Well, some armor
2
as
strength,
well.
yeah, 2 armor is actually decent, yeah. And this is
I got
just-
your back, Rand.
Thank you. This is just space, right? Like, they're winning these fights 4v5 while Terrorblade's just farming. This is
Yeah.
exactly how Vendetta wants to play. Look, he's just farming completely up in the lane. They have nothing to stop this
Just look at him.
Terrorblade. Just look at him. Is
Look!
anyone looking at
Just
him?
look.
Look.
Guys,
Look at those wings.
look.
Hello.
I'm looking.
Screen cap it.
I'm looking over here.
All right, stop looking at that. Look up top.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, don't look there anymore.
This is confusing.
I thought something was going to happen here. We
Where
have
are
Centaur rolling through. You know, he's got that hood on. He's feeling pretty great. Blink potentially to come after.
I've
Do
been
they
seeing
need
a
it?
lot of Centaurs not right. They just go like Crimson Guard.
I mean, they're feeling
Blink's
pretty
always
fresh.
good, but you don't have to.
I mean,
guess.
They need to have a
They
blink
need it.
this game. Yeah,
With
it's a good
Sunstrike.
Sunstrike setup. and
Oh, yeah.
no one else can actually initiate.
Ooh, top. They want Mayor McBooty Slam, but
It's spooky. It's nighttime.
Can we just petition to have I Annihilate change his name to that?
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree.
Because this name's way better.
yeah, I know it's a pretty good name too, though.
No, I mean,
Like, it's an
like it
intimidating
feels like
name.
Yeah, but it's got the little eye.
it feels like, yeah,
he's a-
it's
he's
jumping
an
on the
Apple
iPhone
product.
bandwagon, you know? Like, I'm a kid of the iPhone era, bro. I
Right.
Annihilate?
What if he had a question mark to his name? Would you like it more like
I
annihilate?
No, I like an exclamation
Like
point.
the
You gotta yell it.
I like 3 dots.
Yes, you do.
the 3 dots.
Yeah.
I annihilate. Stay tuned.
How about an XX before and after?
Ooh, that would be more fitting.
Lowercase, then capital, though.
My first Neopets named Grant XXX. God, I was cool.
Damn.
That's nice.
Was a bad.
Mine was Zamboni Master.
Yeah,
that was the deepest hockey name
some
I've
people
ever
say
heard in my
maple
life.
syrup's the like
Wow.
the most
He gets a
Canadian
D
thing,
word.
but
Yeah.
he does. Nice job, Boris.
Sorry about the maple syrup. Continue, Grant.
I already forgot. Maple syrup in Canada, they love it.
That's true.
Syrup's great, though. Can't fault him for it.
Yeah. I like.
How long does it take
I'm
to
a-
make maple syrup?
It's a pretty grueling process to actually get it done. You gotta like come out every weekend and tap the trees
Yeah,
and then boil it all down.
Yep.
It's,
Milk the
it takes
teat
like a
of the
whole-
tree.
It's like a season-long thing where you're just draining it out of the trees. and
Sucking
What do you
it right
eat
out.
it with besides pancakes?
It's mostly used as flavoring for like candy stuff. It's like ice cream with like maple and stuff. and-
Yeah. Maple just isn't
Cookies.
everything. Whiskey, you can do whiskey drinks with
Mm.
maple, bacon maple shit. You
It's
know?
definitely something that I've started to like more as I got older. I wasn't a big fan when I was younger.
What?
I was like, this is what all the fuss is about? Maple.
Spirits?
No,
Or just
whiskey.
maple?
Yeah, when I was 5 and 6, that whiskey, I don't know.
Wasn't the biggest fan, but
My mom gave it to me when I was teething, and it was but
But then
now-
over time, I really started to appreciate it, you know?
No. It's 10-5, a lot of kills, but it's still very even. The problem is, it's just like we saw yesterday with Tomato, like Terrorblade, even if you're down gold, he's going to be up and he's going to own. Like, is there a timer on the Radiant draft, or do you think they're okay?
Yeah, their lineup is gonna fall off. It's a silencer, a Baron that's positioned for a Baron.
Bottom.
I don't think he's gonna scale that much.
Yeah.
And you have Ursa, who's also easy to kite.
this
with all
could
that
help
slow.
things a bit, though. That's the pinata.
Oh, he should still. Oh, the Centaur. There's no way he lives. Yeah, he's dead.
Very close, but certainly dropped. He does manage to get Boris with his last dying breath.
Does the Reflection Illusion, it gets Javelin or no? Like, does it do the damage?
Oh.
I know it shows the proc.
Like the
I don't know if it
bonus
actually does
damage.
the bonus damage.
Yeah, I don't know. Those
That
are
did a
always-
lot of damage to him, but
Yeah, it probably does.
So just Google it.
Google. I got it.
Yeah, you're on the computer.
I'm on
Grant.
the
That's
computer.
on you.
I feel like I'm doing a lot more looking
Jump
up than
in,
you guys do,
BSJ.
but it's whatever.
Looking for an opening onto Centaur. Lokarn able to slide out the other side. And now we're going to be seeing Vendetta kind of head towards the mid lane. Same goes for ROOONS, though.
Vendetta needs to be careful about Roche as well. If they lose 1 or 2 heroes, like right now,
All right, this is a hard commitment here. Jumping in from BSJ with the global silence on top of it. They need to make something out of it here. They'll take the tower.
Yeah, Roche is so fast for the Radiant. Like, not only do they have Ursa, but they have the Abba, too. What's the skill build on the Abba?
1, 4,
Oh, he's
3.
got 3 points. Oh, yeah. That Roche dies very quickly with Curse.
And he has as well the medallion.
wait, who was
They're gonna go
farming
for
on
it.
top? Was it Abba or was it Wind Ranger?
Abba
was
was
Abba.
farming.
But
But, I mean, he's
this
not
is-
going to scale very much.
And this
for
is
it.
how ROOONS play, right? They always give Boris farm. Like
Yeah.
Boris is like their 2. He's not even their 3. Boris just
Jubei in trouble.
farm.
I mean, he didn't have global anyways, but they will take him out of the area.
Do you next meta? Do you possibly go for a pickup? Do you try to steal Roche?
Yeah,
that would
I
slow
think
Radiant
that's a
so
good
far
plan.
down.
Yeah.
Like,
I
Ursa
think-
always relies on getting that Aegis so
Yeah.
he can play aggressive.
Same with Storm. That actually,
Well,
I just realized.
Same with Abba, honestly. Like, Abba doesn't take the Aegis, but, like, in every Abaddon game when you're playing this hero, you want to be taking tier 2s at 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Like, you're losing if you're not.
to assist with all that, they'll take out the mid access point here for ROOONS. ROOONS accepting that will just take more money off the bat by grabbing
Except
top.
Abba is not going to scale because I thought he was position 4, but he is. I mean, his talents are pretty insane, level 20 and 25. Cooldown reduction and extra shield.
and 10 because the XP gain.
Yeah.
So you get there quicker. That's how it works.
Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Dakota.
Back to you, Dakota.
25% XP gain, that's what it does. Sounds pretty good.
What's the highest XP gain? Is it 40%?
It's like
not
Warlocks,
one
right?
high.
Isn't
Yeah,
it
the
60?
60.
Someone
60
has
on-
Oh, yeah.
Warlock has 60, I think.
Good luck ever getting to 15
yeah,
with
15.
Warlock. That's a hard one.
It is, it is.
That is tough.
Gunner to top lane. Making moves. He sees monkeys. Hits him with the 1-2-3.
All that.
That's
Yeah.
going to be
Killable.
forcing out the borrowed time. They slow him down with the Forge Spirits. Now they hit him with the big, giant, meaty Ray. And it's RoboVice who picks up the last hit.
As we can see, Abaddon pretty useless without the mana. Can't really do anything.
Or team.
That too. Solar Crest. Does have it, but that's more of a he's helping his team. Like, yeah, this is like a weird monkey's here because he loves just, as most offlaners do, just pushing the offlane. You don't do that with ABBA, like, at all. You'll just get picked off every time, especially versus Invoker.
Storm Spirit saw that he was going for Orchid on Invoker. Now he needs to adapt to getting a Yule Scepter.
Yep.
Also good against the Centaur ulti and Terrorblade as well if you just need to finish him off.
Ooh, bottom.
Yeah, Gunner on the prowl here. He has reinforcements kind of nearby as we see Ogre walking about.
Oh, they know.
Team
they
shifting
spotted.
over, but yeah.
Jubei got hit with. Oh, go for the chicken. They're waiting though. They know he's gonna try to hit the chicken. I bet.
Oh yeah, they're walking the chicken back, escorting, but it looks like they've found an opportunity to make a move onto Boris. But the global, the counterplay, the quick jump in from Maroons, looking to capitalize. They quickly take down 1, 2, 3. No, the egg does manage to come out just in time. Turn around, Metamorph coming in from your big bad Terrorblade, and he's going to be muscling down and finishing off the Storm Spirit. But here comes BSJ, looking to swing for later rounds, trying to muscle it forward, able to bring down the Terrorblade. Wow. BSJ barely holds on, runs out the other side. It's a 5-man wipe. Holy shit, that went from 0 to 100 real fast.
That was such a bad initiation.
So what happened? So did they see the Invoker, did you say?
No, they Ghost Jubei saw the.
Oh, he got hit by the Ghost Walk.
So they started setting up immediately when that happened.
They were far away. Centaur was not there to follow up. Also, Terrorblade was far away, but he decided to use Tornado, lift him up, also standing in a bad position, so he got shackled to that 3.
And he definitely could have tornadoed more than one. He could have like gone behind him, tornadoed the other way. It was just that's more like that's an experience thing. Like if you have a little more experience like in these games, I definitely think you win that fight if you're Dire.
As Dave is pointing out, the awards are absolutely ridiculous from the Dire side. He just highlighted all of these across the Radiant part. They're everywhere, and they still lose that fight. That sucks. Like, that feels real bad.
Dude, they have 5 wards. They have 1 top as well.
Is that going to be like? I feel like that's a meta to come for supports. You know, is kind of farming up the wards early on, because like they become predictable almost after a while. So why not almost play the opponents, force out early sentries when you don't even have wards there, hold them, and later on you can drop like 5, 6, 7 wards and really have the whole map at like maybe the most critical timing for your lineup.
Yep.
I got some new level wards. I was practicing this morning. You know, I was doing some testing on the map, cutting some trees, checking some shit out, guys. Woo!
With Monkey King?
No, I was just running around with the Quelling Blade. You know, I gotta be. Yeah, it's gonna be versatile. Wow, the timing on that.
Jumped into Sunstrike.
Yep.
You gotta be able to
everybody
put these all down with any Quelling Blade, you know.
Mayor McRegen, he's got it on Storm. Best rune you can have.
Mayor McRegen.
Is Terrorblade still going for S and Y instead of Manta style against the Silencer?
He has a ultimate orb.
Switched.
Yeah, he's going for the Manta now. Both teams on the same wavelength here, and they're going to make the call to move in. Centaur leads it off, then Jubei follows up with the global. That means they're going to quickly take out Gunner's Invoker. Pipe trying to mitigate as best he can, but Centaur in trouble here.
Bash.
Will Lokarn go down? Gets off the stun. Long jump forward from Mr. Booty. Able to help clean it up. Ogre will also go down, and it's a 4-man drop from the side of Vendetta. Time to hustle on back and get to that big, bad Roche.
Yep, and they did. Last word on the Phoenix. Hey, I'm going to fly away. Just kidding. Just flies back in and dies.
BSJ is good on Ursa, guys.
He is. I wish they played with it more instead of playing with his farming heroes. I love watching him actually be active because it makes you talk with your team too. I think it's like a good team building thing. Like we actually have to work together.
So his like Ursa, his Huskar, his Bloodseeker, his fighting heroes.
What happened to Bloodseeker? We were seeing him a ton for a while.
His lane sucks, I think. Like he got nerfed enough that he's not as dominant. You need those 2 spam lanes to make him really strong or be against Morphling. That I'm still waiting for.
Gotcha.
Yeah, imagine like in a drought era where supports are just beating you down the laning phase. That's got to be tough. I mean, while Terrorblade's hot, does Bloodseeker fare good against Terrorblade? No, right?
Nah, he just stands the
ground.
ground.
So anytime Terrorblade has a chance of appearing, I imagine Bloodseeker doesn't want to even bow in. Just not his timing.
You're forcing him not to be able to move to deal the damage, but the Rupture is not that good.
Unless you have enough burst to take him down during the silence. Like if you already manted or something and you silence him.
Depends on the lineup. Bash.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Trying to get to the finish on the Gunner. It could be another early snipe, and it is. The Invoker going to be taken out of this one before it really gets underway. Terrorblade, though, fights forward and is able to respond with a takedown of Annihilate. Follow potentially going to be there. BSJ bailed out with that shield, but the chase is on. First hit Bash. Hi, how you doing there? And Centaur could be in trouble. Lokarn going to get finished. BSJ will lose the Aegis here. Is that good enough for Vendetta? It looks like they'll try to run with that. But the Metamorph begins to tick. Oh, chase from Boris. Ends up eating the Sunder and ends up losing his life.
Damn.
Hoping to lock and keep the Terrorblade present for the rest of his team, but the Terrorblade will take the kill and walk away.
Now
Boris
it's worth it.
the burden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boris the, yeah. That's good. I was trying to name another B. Well,
The burden.
yeah, so
Damn.
it's that would have been a 3-for-2 trade there if they didn't have Aegis. That's an extremely good fight for him.
Yeah.
And now you do see this. I'm wondering why he got Atos on Phoenix. I know for lockdown, but we saw he Atos and then just instantly Aphotic shields it off.
I guess they needed more control for Storm Spirit, even though he has Yules, but also really good against the Ursa. Once he jumps in, you're kind of forcing him to use the ulti to get out of it.
And just would take way too
Before
long
he
to get
gets a
Scythe.
BKB. Yeah.
Or else, I'm sure he'll get a Scythe after the Yules if he can, if the game goes that long. But
Their Invoker just gets... he's
I
a
mean,
non-factor in these fights.
he finally got his Orchid.
I don't
Feels
like
he's
the
playing out
build.
of position too.
You
Like,
need
why
to
was he
have
up
that
front?
Aghanim Scepter.
So it's like if you're not going to get a Rod, I'm like, does the Phoenix have to get something to bail out the Invoker from potential trouble?
But they have so many stuff to disengage. If you hit Orchid on someone, there's Global to follow it up. If they feel threatened, you have a Baton, so who you're going to use it on. You can't use it on Storm Spirit. He already has Yule Scepter, so that's good when you're playing ahead, but if you're playing from behind, they always have an item to get rid of.
Kind of from the low ground, ROOONS still makes their approach. They cannot get a hold of Gunner this time.
Bash.
And Centaur is able to dish out the ulti. It looks like a disengage here from ROOONS, or at least they're going to try to regroup.
Boris is coming in, though. He
Yeah.
TP'd from bot.
Boris was not here at the start of this. He's able to make his approach now. We'll have all 10 at attendance. Terrorblade farming nearby.
Present.
Yep. Meta's up in 20. I don't. It's a pretty greedy fight from Radiant, but
Yeah, I think they wanted to pick off into the easy tower.
They're going to sack this
Gunner,
tower.
stop
solo.
standing in front, please. Like he's just
Leave.
standing in front. Like he's making. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Centaur, it's fine.
I don't know, maybe hoping to get closer to lead in with that tornado and guarantee it.
Yeah,
Farther it is, the harder it is to land.
that's why I'd like a Blink dagger even more than a Yule's on him. If you are not going to go Ags, I think Blink's better than Yule's
It's true.
On who?
on Invoker. If you're not going to go, if you're
Blink
not going to,
Earn?
yeah, I think it's 5. With
I
how
would
he's
probably
playing,
report you if I saw that in my club.
with how he's playing, what's Yule's going to do here?
Nothing he needs.
Yeah, I think Blink. If they're going to play more aggressively like this, Blink's still better than Yule's.
All right, here we go. Okay.
That's the worst.
Spotting
feeling.
out ROOONS from the low ground. It looks like they may be able to take out the silencer. That's global off the table.
That's
right
the best
now.
target they can pick off.
Yeah.
Looks like Jubei was trying to get
Oh.
some wardage. Got caught doing so.
Well, BKB on BSJ right now.
Can they make something happen in about 30 seconds time, though?
No,
It still could be a
Jubei's
buyback
a smart
anyways.
boy. He's got buyback.
Oh, not anymore. He just spent
Jubei!
it. He just spent it. Make a fight happen now. At this point, he...
A bottom lane? Just kidding. David,
Yeah.
calm down.
Psycho Dave.
No, he spent his buyback right when they saw him on the ward, because the Radiant had the ward. They're like, oh, they're not gonna do anything. I'll just buy its sentries.
Yeah, but you could just wait, dude.
But why?
In case you need to buy back.
What are you gonna?
Potential
but you don't
clash.
Yeah, but you
Need,
might.
you have a ward.
Bottom. Look at Boris potentially soloing Gunner here. The follow-up global to help secure it, and it's done. Gunner's gone. Follow-up from Annihilate. Looks like they're going to get a twofer. Phoenix also going to be finished. One by one potentially here for Vendetta. Boris just, you know, the woodsman, like you guys always say.
That's a Jenkins.
Hiding
Actually, that's
within
a
the
Loomdom,
trees.
I hear. I hear Loomdom.
Talking
that
about
loves that turn.
Jenkins, where is that woman?
He's gone to sea. He's out to sea.
He's currently
He'll
shifting
be
his
tonight.
time. Yeah,
He'll be here tonight.
if you are a Jenkins fan, don't you worry. He is going to
Aren't we
be
all?
So don't
joining
worry.
the C team. He's going to be...
Dude, I don't know. I miss the old everyone. I think even though they didn't accomplish very much, the old Leviathan teams ever
Oh,
enjoyed
my
what
God.
the
I
Jenkins
know.
Newsham combo.
The
Felt bad when
Jenkins
they broke
pudge.
up. Yeah.
Jenkins, Newsham, Shredder.
Yep. Even
Colorado.
BSJ for a little bit. Yeah, Shredder from Colorado. I loved beating Leviathan on LAN. These guys thought they were hot shit, trying to beat up like 15-year-olds at a local LAN. Me and my boy Sun Crusher from Dota 1 just show up and handle them. Fight bottom.
Yep.
Felt good.
Jumping from BSJ. They turn a bit, but they bail him out with a shield. Gunner chases. But they don't want to overextend past this precious Tier 2 tower, obviously.
No one's ever going to die in Radiant. Once Abba almost has a Lotus Orb. Lotus
Yeah.
Orb shield. This is...
That Orchid is going to do just nothing, sadly.
their whole lineup just powers up so much. Where you feel like, yeah, typically an Ursa's going to be falling off. I mean, you already mentioned the Abaddon. Even the Wind Ranger is going to be just dishing out some freaking good damage. She's got the Blink, she's got the Maelstrom, and she has an MKB also queued up. All right, hold on. Here we go. Rolling in is going to be Vendetta with that Centaur. Another bash from BSJ to slash down the Centaur man, and he's going to be gone. Follow up for the finish of Gunner, and that one's also going to be successful. This looks like another hard time for Vendetta. The Phoenix Egg is going to be easily cracked, and Terrorblade and Ogre, well, they're going to be running away through the Valley of the Shadow of Death.
They clearly didn't see the BKB, right? They didn't know he had it?
I mean, he was showing on the lanes. You can't really initiate like that. I mean, Vendetta's initiation is super weak this game.
It feels weird. Like, they played it.
Oh,
like,
Boris.
why didn't Invoker just play for, like, the late, like, or, yeah, Invoker just play for the late game. You have a Terrorblade who's actually farming really well.
What is this man doing?
He's chilling.
Why? I mean, that ward's going to get dewarded.
I mean, they know something's going on.
Maybe he knows because they're on the losing team, buying a sentry is more costly than buying an observer, so they're losing more by dewarding it, even though you get gold back.
You get more
even though you get gold back and experience.
All right, back to you, Dakota.
Back to you, Dakota.
Sieging through the high ground mid lane. Appreciate it, my smart analyst here. Tier 3 set to fall. Let's see if Vendetta can do anything about it. They've been tested time and time again. They've handed over now 11K of a net worth advantage. Can they pull it back somehow? Jump in. There's the global, though, to stop the Phoenix just after the dive. They already take down Gunner. He's forced to buy back. And now he looks to get into the fray. Terrorblade, Metamorph, splits, tries to retreat, but it's too much damage. He's going to be gone. Has a buyback, may need to use it here if they want any sort of chance. But this seems like it's a fire just waiting to be taken out.
Boris is my favorite. that ward. Yeah. What a clown. He's just like, I know you can see me.
There we go. The second life of Terrorblade just about to fall.
What if he just wanted to see, maybe, what if they try to, like, TP out of the base to do a wrap round? He prevented that, because right, if he doesn't see anyone running out.
So sick, bro.
He's literally just clowning on them.
Well, yeah, that's Boris. That's
yeah,
Boris.
Exactly.
That's the Snore Daddy.
Oh,
he's a snooze-based life form. Y'all know that.
Cute little egg. I mean, they're not doing a whole lot of base damage, guys, for how much destruction they're causing within the Dire base. They've only got tier 3.
Terrorblade is dead for 65 seconds, so...
You gotta take this now, though. Come on.
It's just taking them so long to do it.
Uh-oh.
Like, these supports are being a nuisance. They're pulling focus away. Look at me! Look at me! Don't hit the base! Look at me! I'm a dumb bird! Got him.
How much mana pool
roasted?
He roasted that bird like a turkey on Thanksgiving.
Phoenix, he still has, he has a Yules and an Atos.
So he's fine.
Is anyone actually so much dumber because of Silencer? No. Everyone has.
Well, 34-8 though.
Ogre is. Ogre only has less than 600 mana at 30 minutes in.
Yeah, Ogre's sitting at single-digit IQ.
Yeah,
now.
he is. Looking like me out there. Poor guy.
Why do you insult Ogre?
Yeah, why do I? I love that. Yeah, why? I love him. Why am I doing that to him? My precious. They get the melee racks, and Boris has an MKB. Boris, yeah, he can solo kill anyone on the map now.
Yep.
He might too middle. Can he get? Yeah, he can kill the Centaur easily. If he gets a shackle.
Yeah, Vendetta just kind of locked indoors at this point. I'm not sure what the turnaround play is unless they can make a YOLO Roche fight happen. But Roche is happening right now. BSJ at the forefront.
More like a Bash J.
Bash J. Yeah, he's got a couple of unruly bashes on that Centaur for sure.
Savage.
Well, and now almost full Shivas for Storm. They're pretty much just like 2 items up on both their cores.
27 charges. My goodness.
He's pretty stacked.
It's going to be a great feeling. I am not a Storm player at all, but I imagine when you have a game that you're getting Bloodstone charges like this, it's got to feel amazing.
Oh, yeah.
This is like the instant respawn level of charges.
Yeah. What's the trick? Is like you got to have a charge for level to guarantee
I
something like
what it
that?
is now. It's changed.
Oh.
Grant knows the math.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it's
he doesn't want to share.
X is on the x-axis, and your level is y, right? So if
X
x equals y,
yeah,
and you times 2, but only if it's an odd number, you divide it by an even number, it comes out to your level.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're so helpful to have.
Wait, what was the question again?
Now, what about prime numbers?
Prime numbers, my favorite. Can you name 3 prime numbers in the next 3 seconds? Go.
3,
7, 11.
9, 11.
9's not prime.
I don't know.
It's not 9. It's divisible by itself. Oh, wait, every number is. Wait a minute, what am I saying? They're just diving the bed. They're just owning them. That's about it.
Yeah, change the subject.
Yeah.
You could tell ROOONS have that power advantage, obviously. They have the Aegis in pocket. They're just trying to coax what's left of
Bottom
Vendetta in their base out from the darkness to fight.
Boar Daddy?
Ball.
Dead.
All right. I mean, they can punish little plays like this. You know, Boris getting ahead of himself, feeling good, feeling cocky. That's fine. But I imagine Vendetta, their head is already in game number 2.
Yeah. And what's the most Bloodstone charges you've seen?
45.
Was that we saw one over 40 at King's Cup last year, didn't we? I remember because we were laughing. We're like, damn.
I'm
lot.
probably.
I
I feel like it's been a while since I've seen
It
one
has.
over 40.
Guys, I just wanted to update you all that on January 4th, 2018, the great internet Mercen Prime Search announced that the computer owned by Jonathan Pace in Germantown, Tennessee, discovered a new prime number at 23,249,425 digits.
Wow.
That's a long number.
That's the biggest prime number known to man.
How can a
maybe.
number be that long and not be divisible by anything? That's incredible. Wow,
What about
way to
pi?
go, Jonathan Pace. I bet that was a big day for him.
Pi's a number that goes on forever, so I'm sure you can't divisible by shit. So
Yeah,
got him.
checkmate, Jonathan.
But that's
Got-
that's 3.14, so this number is larger than that.
I mean, Jonathan had pretty boring life, I guess.
Hey, don't hate on Jonathan. Come on, man.
Where's he from again?
Canada.
It said
Germantown, Tennessee.
Germantown, Tennessee. Okay,
nice.
good for us. Go America. We did it again, boys.
We know the numbers.
We did it. Oh, well, I don't. He's just in. BSJ's just in. He should die for this.
Yeah, punish
He
them.
has cheese.
Punish them for being so greedy. Second life.
He's trying to buy time for
Mayor
Island
McBooty Slam here.
with no mana.
Oh, he's not getting
Mayor
reelected.
McBooty Slam about to go down.
Always get the write-in ballot, though.
Here comes
Centaur. He
Boris.
doesn't have mana on Centaur.
Comes Boris,
back.
though. Boris looking to snipe.
And now for life
Terror
number
Blade,
3.
got him. Global, man.
And there it is.
He's alive.
All right.
Boris. He's
By award,
snoozing.
By award.
Dust.
Oh, he dodged the dust.
All right.
Slippery when wet, because
Dude.
Boris is wet all the time. What?
What?
All right.
He's trying to
would
make
know.
a play.
He is. Bottom tier 2's still up. That's the thing. Can't end the game. Well, they can, but got to kill that.
That's
tier
Bloodlust
Ah,
that
yes.
fucking right, let's go.
That's how you lose his
What if
ogre.
it doubled it life?
I mean, it's pretty stupid move to make because it's bigger, so you can attack it from more sides, right?
It's huge.
Yeah, you can hit it from further now.
Boris and these backpack salves. Big fan.
He
Because
loves it.
sometimes you don't have any earn charges left, or maybe there's no earn on your team. You just pull it a salve your ally. Very
Sometimes
nice.
you don't want to be there anymore, and you got a flask in the trench coat
Yeah,
pocket.
maybe
You just
Jube's
got to
not
pull
there
out.
with Spirit Vessel, you know?
Yeah.
Don't backtalk me, David. I saw that. This guy's getting too comfortable here.
Well, tier 2
We'll
bottom.
shove you on the C region in a second, David. All right, lots of trouble for Mr. Booty.
They're
How's
just
this game still going?
because Radiant's playing like. No offense, they're playing super cocky for no
Yeah,
reason.
now they're
instead
just
of
like,
ending it, yeah.
they know they won, and they're just not griefing, but they're just lax.
They're being
on it
great
that's
now.
dead.
Phoenix.
The longest dive ever.
Dude, what they're going. I don't think they know all 4 heroes are down here though. Oh, Phoenix versus Boar Daddy.
Hello.
Yo, what up?
All right, that's a gem.
And he's out.
All right.
Simple as that. Good play by Boris.
See you in 10 minutes.
Abyssal Blade on BSJ. Do you guys like did you like V for Vendetta? I mean, that's their logo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it at all. All I know is all the anonymous kids watch it and like it and shit. I don't know what that means.
Dude, it was weird. So I finally watched it on one of my airplane rides. And
Okay.
like he
All right.
kidnaps, he just
Yeah.
kidnaps a girl, and that's like the movie.
Yeah, she kind of has like Stockholm syndrome.
But
a little bit.
remember
What?
the
What? That's okay. I guess.
remember
Cool.
the 5th of November, though.
Yeah. What happened? I actually don't remember the end of the movie. Isn't
don't
there a
remember
riot
what
or
happened in
something?
the movie.
It's some
Sounds like a riot.
totalitarian state or something. I totally forget.
Yeah.
It was a while back. It's got some 1984.
It's like a
mirrorings
cult
and
classic
stuff.
now, but it was so bad.
It wasn't bad. It had cool, like for the time, the fight scenes were pretty crazy.
The fight scenes were cool, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty incredible.
But it's just like.
Do you know what has aged well when I rewatch it is 300. I remember
yeah?
thinking that was like
That's
the coolest movie ever when I was a
still
kid.
is. Yeah.
It's still pretty damn cool. Like it's a legit film.
That's good to know.
I like that. What's the one with Brad Pitt. It's one of the Roman
Oh,
ones too.
Troy.
Troy, I love Troy too.
God tier.
God, I love Troy. I love Brad Pitt. So.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Brad Pitt and Will Smith are my two. Like
favorite,
everyone has their
favorite Brad Pitt movie. Go.
You'll have to let me think. It might be
Fight
Troy
Club.
though. It might be Troy for me.
Fight Club.
Fight
Anyone?
Club is pretty damn good. That's definitely
They're
up
going
there.
in. Ogre should be the first to fall here. BSJ gets him. Nice stun. Dota Master though. Oh,
Buyback.
maybe not.
Hard focus on the BSJ, but he's got so much help.
Dude, look at this. They have to disengage. Global's down.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Aegis this time.
Oh, Boar Daddy
Oh
with
my
the
God, that's
double.
Bam. But it's the buyback again for Gunner. Comes right back. Terrorblade's still holding on. Can they hold the line?
They're trying.
Sunder, pull back. They do manage to get Jubei finished.
Get Gunner die
Global
back.
Vice from the high ground beams things forward, and with the assistance coming out from Lokarn Centaur, they do manage to take down now two.
Dude, Boris is just in their base.
He's
killing
sniping,
everyone.
man. He is sniping from the back lines here, hoping to be the one thorn in the side of this Terrorblade.
He's
gonna kill it.
Oh,
they missed
it.
Nice grab. He ends up handing over the gem, but
He's coming back. He is like
he
on
got back. That Terrorblade does have a buyback. The Evoker does not.
He died back that fight again. That was his second dieback this game. Gunner is having a rough one after we talked him up.
Yeah. Look at all those bot backs. Oh my goodness. Whole left-hand side.
They just want to end the game here. Radiant, finally, there you go. This is a good. You know, Invoker won't be at the fight.
Oh, Silencer sliding himself out, dragging them away from their base. Now the jump in. Rune's able to get the initial grab.
got
They're going to be
TB.
finishing off Lokarn here. They're chasing him back, and they're going to get Sammy Boy down. No buyback available. This one is finally cooked, and it's well done. I mean, like burnt through. You need ketchup. It's seriously just not tasty.
It's like in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when they go to cut the turkey. And goes that is this game.
I like always need water when I see that scene. I'm just like, God damn. Fantastic movie, by the way.
Yes, that's an annual classic right there.
Awesome stuff. Congratulations, ROOONS. That's their first win in Vegas, in the LAN all together. Sweaty in the room, you know.
Finally, BSJ not the lowest damage-dealing hero in game.
Yeah, he actually
for
is
4
he the
games
highest?
in a row.
Quite the opposite,
Yeah,
He's
baby.
the highest.
He's making up for
it's an
lost
Ursa.
time.
They pick him the Ursa. They run at you. I like it. I think they agree. You do Bloodseeker, maybe not him, but just heroes that are active, not these farmers like TB.
Activators.
Yeah.
Is that a new caster word I can use?
Absolutely
I don't
not.
know.
And if you
DSJ
do, I will hit you.
activators.
He's an activator. Everyone's like,
Doesn't
who
even
is this
sound
moron?
good.
I know.
Carry it with you to TI.
I just don't get my like. Well, there were a couple reasons. Mostly the activator, though. Sorry.
You're using a lot of activator and girthy, and really we can't have either here. And that's what they told me. All right, fantastic game number one. Any other closing thoughts here or new
I'd like to
approaches
say
you'd like to
something.
see? Okay, there, Lacoste.
I think
Have
so.
the floor.
Vendetta had a better draft, just the execution was not there. They had the game in the bag until Invoker decided to initiate, and his team was nowhere near him, and that initiation on Ursa with the freshly bought BKB also just cost him the game. I mean, they are professionals, semi-professionals, whatever we want to call them. They should know better than that, and I expect them to do better than this.
If you're playing Dota and making money, that's a professional, right?
I mean, it's tough in game, right? Like we can say that, but I mean, I think the Invoker being dead, right? Our Invoker's dead. Let's not do stuff.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. I agree. I agree. They had a really good early game, right? They won the early game.
It was tougher to execute too. Like that lineup is harder to do. Like as you said, they're just running at them from ROOONS, and it looked really good. But Vendetta, they needed to play around the TB better in the team fights. They needed way more from the Invoker at the start in terms of like stun strikes and stuff. And I mean, he went cross flex. So then at that point, it's like, okay, I guess we're not going for stun strike kills. Cool. But then you need to be going around and using the TB and setting up good fights with tornadoes and EMPs and taking structures off of that. But they didn't execute that, and so the game becomes very difficult.
Sounds great. All right, my
Agreed.
King's Court. Let's go ahead and prep for a break. We'll throw it away, and when we come back in about 5 to 7 minutes' time, it's going to be Game 2 of ROOONS versus Vendetta.